Laura Muir here goes in lane 5 in this first heat of the women's 1500 meters. 2 heats, first 4 from each and another 4 on times to go through to the final on Sunday. So we'll have 12 women in that, so we eliminate half the field from these heats. There's Hichotska, the defending champion, with that bib on. Hichotska also twice a World Championship medalist. Clara McGinn of Ireland has been in good form, and she was the bronze medalist in Amsterdam 2 years ago. Full lineup is Boba Sayer of Romania, Sylvander of Sweden, Van der Elst of Belgium, pausing there to have a look at Muir, who goes in lane 5, just inside her. Diana Suyev of Germany, and outsider Marta Penn for Portugal, Gemma Ricci of Britain, Christina Mecki of Czech Republic, Clara McGinn of Ireland, Esther Guerrero of Spain, Hichotska of Poland, and Sara Quibisto of Finland. So there's Suyev. Crowd acknowledge her. Now, she was the former bronze medalist. Or rather, yeah, she was 4th and 8th, in fact, in previous European Championships in 2012 and 2014, so plenty of experience. But Laura Muir heading the lists with a time of 3:58.18 this year. Was originally thinking of doubling up with the 800 meters, decided against that, probably wisely, because that would have been a very tough schedule indeed. Holding back at the moment, just coming through on the inside. Boba Sayer of Romania has just taken up the running, but closely packed group, not going at any particular speed at the moment. More of a jog just at this stage, as we often see, just stretching ourselves out a little.
And of course, you mentioned doubling up there, and the Polish athlete Hichotska has already got 2 800-meter races in her legs. Didn't qualify for that final, but they're trying to defend that title of hers, holding back at the moment a little there, just in front of Muir there.
Yes, Muir right at the back of the field as they come up past us with 300 meters gone. Boba Sayer, the tall Romanian it is, who heads this field. Just beginning to speed up just that little bit as they're getting strung out. So Boba Sayer doing a good job in getting them running, but the first lap 69.78, so not special, but not as slow as it looked as if it might be at one stage. The Spaniard Guerrero, who we're probably more accustomed to see as an 800-meter runner. But there's Muir now deciding to move up in the field, just coming up there past Hichotska, or onto the shoulder of Hichotska, perhaps one should say. Just ahead of them is Sylvander of Sweden and Gemma Ricci of Great Britain, who's made great progress this year, just got the qualifying time at the last minute. And there's the sight of Muir, who's really got a wonderful record recently, particularly in the big Diamond League races, and has a great spread of talent from 800 meters right the way up to 5,000 meters. Still Boba Sayer from Guerrero. Then the diminutive figure of the Portuguese athlete, Marta Penn. But really all very close together. And Muir keeping out of trouble, running quite wide, near the back of the field still, just together with Sylvander of Sweden there. German athlete who the crowd are cheering on, Suyev, just in the middle of the pack.
So 2:19.25 there, the 800-meter split.
Yeah, so only very slightly, well, it's almost the same, 69.5 seconds or so for each lap, as Guerrero shows at the head of the field, but now has been passed. And just beginning to all getting ready for this, getting into good position, coming up to the bell, perhaps here now. Muir moving up on the outside, Penn leads. And just behind her is now Muir. Guerrero, Muir. And it's at the bell, and they're going through that in 3:08.52. Still Guerrero leading from Muir. Hichotska rather way back at the moment, the defending champion. Coming up to 1,200 meters. Still Guerrero with Muir just poised on her shoulder, just doing enough at the moment. Field really stretching. Athletes bidding to come through. McGean, here it is, coming past Riki here. McGean into fourth, Riki in fifth. First four sure to go through. Muir hasn't made any particular mark, but looks very strong. And Guerrero still though holding on inside her, the Spaniard. Then Penn. Muir now kicking on. And Guerrero going with her, and McGean coming up strongly. And Penn still very much in it as well. Four sure to go through, and assured win by Dore Muir. McGean in second place, Penn in third, and Nikotska comes up to just make that vital fourth place. Muir's time, 4:09.12. What did you make of that?
I think I was just looking at Juchocka there, who just came through, as you said, for that last spot. And she's really nearly left it too late there. I said she's already got 2 800-meter races in her time. Muir looking very good. McGean also pretty impressive, but Juchocka just by the skin of her teeth.
Well, Juchocka just doesn't look like the same athlete we saw 2 years ago. I think she's just quite simply tired. It's as simple as that. She hasn't been running well on the international circuit, but nevertheless, the woman who doesn't look anything but tired is Laura Muir. Just absolutely perfect race tactically and edging her way through. She's got everything absolutely right and eases through qualification very, very comfortably.
Looking at the athletes just outside the first four, so there's 4 athletes who run in 4:10s in order: Guerrero, Vandalized, Meki and Riki. So they'll have to look to see what the times are in the race that we've still got to come, because there are 2 heats of this.
And Riki looked pretty strong early on and then just faded away into 8th there in that heat, so might be a little disappointed with that. Of course, managed to get that last qualifier, or that qualifier spot for British Athletics just last minute at the London Diamond League. As we now move back on the track for that second heat of the women's 1,500 meters. On the outside, you can see Laura Wakeman, who's made 2 successive Olympic finals over this distance. Set her personal best in the Diamond League mile in London. Of course, the mile not as often contested as the 1,500, but definitely in good shape. The Briton won bronze at the Commonwealth Games over 5,000 meters. We move in there past Daria Barizovic, and look at the German, 4th at the German Championships. 24 years old Katarina Kranz. Solang Andrea Pereira for Spain. Sofia Enanoi for Poland. The 2016 European Under-23 cross-country champion. Hanna Hansen for Sweden. Diana Mezjolanikova. Marta Perez for Spain. The 1,500-meter champion Simona Vrazlova for the Czech Republic. Natalia Evangeliodou. Delia Scallops for Switzerland, and Amela Terzic on the inside. But on the outside lane, Laura Weidman, one to look out for. Has the fastest season best in this field. We've got the Spaniard moving to the front, and there's a bit of a stumble there between Pereira and the Swede Hanna Hermansson. And of course, when you have fields the size of this, we often do see a little bit of stumbling there. As we now have 2 Spaniards, Perez and Pereira, leading that field, followed by Wakeman there in 3rd. Perez just trying to maybe stay out of trouble there a bit, but now the field's strung out a bit more, so less bumping and barging going on there. As we take a look shortly how the pace compares to that previous heat. Previous heat went through 400 meters in 69.78. And these women, maybe just a little bit behind that. Yeah, slightly faster, but very similar pace there from the leaders of each of the heats there. Now the Cypriot Evangelidou making a move to the front. The Swiss athlete there on the outside, moving up a bit as well, but it's still at the front. The two Spaniards leading, followed by Wakeman. And on the inside there is the German Katharina Grantz. As we await the next split for the 800. Again, previous heat went through in 2:19.25. And I think pace here might have picked up a little, as the Spaniards still leading 2:16.61. So this heat is faster for now. Now on the outside lane, coming through, passing Wakeman and the Spaniard. Might be the Czech athlete there who's now making a move to the front. Mezulyankova, as they move further. Cypriot athlete dropping off a bit there at the back. Wakeman still looking pretty comfortable there in third behind the Spaniard. As the Czech Mezulyankova, second at the Czech Championships over.
Well, 3:05.25 at the bell, substantially quicker.
Yep. So we might be seeing a few more fastest qualifiers from this heat come through. As now Laura Wakeman makes her move up on the shoulder of the Czech athlete. Vrazlova coming through on the outside there as well. Past the Spaniard. Wakeman now in front with 200 meters to go. Now moving away from the field. There, Vrazlova now in third, behind Perez, the Spaniard, and on the outside, Inaui, the Polish athlete, also coming through. So 4 first athletes go through. The Polish athlete there, Sofia Inaui, coming with a very good finish. Wakeman not trying too hard. She knows she just has to come amongst the first 4. And on the inside, the Swede, Hanna Hermansson, I think, just got that 4th spot there. So it looks like Poland, Great Britain, Spain, and the Swede.
Slightly faster race than the first heat.
I think we might have the first 6 going through from this. Yes, Vrazlova has got a 4:09 time in 5th place.
I was watching Inaui. She was 11th at the bell. Very typical tactics from the Polish champion. I mean, she's got medals at European indoor level and has also been former European under-23 cross-country champions. Inaui ran a very, very tactically astute race there, staying out of trouble.
So as we just see the results coming in there, positions 5, 6, and 7 will be through to the final, and then it'll be Guerrero from that previous heat with her 4:10.04 in the final.
Here you can see the bell if we carry on. Oh, we just moved away. We could have seen her now just going through.
But absolutely.
At the very back of the pack.
She did her trademark finish, didn't she? And looks good.
Looked very comfortable, the pole, didn't she?